A bit of half pocket here, but manages to get the chain reaction, mix them up. Jason, while you're here, just come back from the States, and I understand you met some of the PBA superstars.
Yeah, they're okay.
Good time?
They're all right blokes, I guess.
They treat you well?
Yeah, mate, look, they're phenomenal guys. You know, I was a little worried when you're going over there and you're some amateur kid from Australia. I didn't know how they're going to react, but every one of them had 5 minutes for me to chat, or longer, or whatever it was, and always more than willing to help, which was something I was very grateful of.
Oh, by the way, guys, Osku's just rolled another strike. So, any name drops? Any names you want to drop from the States?
Look, I met, honestly, all the top guys. Pete Weber, Walter Ray. Actually, I had a really good chat with Walter Ray. He himself is actually practicing the two-handed style. And I had to ask him, I said, Walter, you've won more PBA titles than anyone in the world. You've won more money than anyone in the world. You're the most accurate bowler in the world. What are you doing practicing two-handed bowling? And, well, Walter's an extremely smart guy, and he said, you just never know when you might need it. And I said, all right.
Great stuff. Michael Schmidt then to try and double up, and he does. And the crowd on Schmidt's side here, they want to see him perform as well as he can in the second game.
Yeah, again, light in the pocket, makes the carry, carries all 10. Well, it's a double time, so, you know, maybe to say that. What a comparison this is, look. Really high backswing from Mike Schmidt. Osku low at the line, steady.
You see, the biggest difference from a one-handed to the two-handed bowling, obviously, apart from the fact that we use two hands, is our backswings can never get as high as a one-handed backswing. We can't pull both hands that far up. So, for me, I always find it's a lot more compact, and I guess the bigger the backswing you have, I guess the more errors you could make. There's more room for error, and I think that's one of the positives about two-handed bowling is the swing is very compact, everything's very close to the body, and I feel like there's less room for error than when you bowl one-handed. But again, that's just me.
That's a good point.
Fascinating insight for some of our younger viewers and younger bowlers out there listening. Oh, by the way, guys, Osku's gone 6 in a row.
The six-pack for Osku Palerma. Michael Schmidt looking for a turkey. 3 in a row. And he's got it. Strike City now, isn't it?
Yeah, great reaction. Bit of a comeback there for Mike Schmidt. Doesn't want to go down looking too bad.
Well, that's how things stand. Osku Palerma of Finland in complete control of this match at the moment, but we're heading for a tasty shootout to close this second game. Osku Palerma of Finland compiling a very good score indeed in this first round match at the World Tenpin Masters against Michael Schmidt, and he can't make it 7 strikes in a row, and that's what he managed in the first game, but he's going to have to spare this one out. That reduces his possible maximum to 5-5-5, but he's in total control of this match.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be too upset about leaving the 4-pin. I think he's looked at the scores. He's a very clever guy when it comes to math. He already knew what he had and what Mike had, and well, basically now Osku can kind of put it in neutral and just let it roll down the hill.
Cruise control.
Or cruise control, yeah.
Yeah, not under pressure at all.
Michael Schmidt with that horrible situation now. There's still a fair way to go in this match. He knows what's happening. He knows that he's going home. But he's got to bowl it out. Through the head pin again, and it's just not happened for the Canadian.
Yeah, look, I know exactly how he's feeling. You fly halfway around the world, and you come here, you know, you don't bowl to the best of your ability, and then you're kind of sent packing, and it's never easy. But in saying that, we all know the format coming here. We know the possibilities. Like last year, I mean, you can go all the way, get a few breaks, go your way and win, and then you can do the opposite the year after. But look, Mike's a great bowler. He's a nice guy. He's not going to let this bother his career too much.
Well, Palermo has upped the pace here. He's just trying to get this one through and done, and he's not going to give Michael Schmidt any time to settle at all and think about this.
Yeah, no, as Jason said, it's Mike knows he's going out here, and it's just a matter of, OK, let's move on. Where's the next tournament coming from? And he's just getting a bit of reaction off the crowd. Yeah, come on, help me out here, you guys. I know I'm beaten, but I want to go home looking good. And this is great. What a reaction from the Barnsley fans. Love their bowling here.
Oh, great stuff. And the man from Manitoba getting good reaction on the lane and from the crowd. That's good stuff. Nice to see from Michael Schmidt. Hey, it's just one of those days, but he's determined to still enjoy himself here at the World 10-Pin Masters.
Yeah, it's important when the match is out of reach that the players still involve the crowd a little bit. I mean, once the game is done and dusted, it can get a little, well, I wouldn't say boring by any means, but, you know, it's the result's done. Everyone knows what's going to happen, and it can get a little quiet. But it's good when the players say, hey, look, I'm going, but I'm still going to have some fun, so help me out.
Oh, look at that. Well, his arm's still in his socket. Unbelievable.
I'm sure the pin deck actually moved backwards on that shot. I'm sure it's moved back a few inches after that ball.
Oh, this is good. Both players getting the crowd on their side. Palermo just tried a few experiments in that last set of balls, but Michael Schmidt now just getting the atmosphere really fired up for his closing few shots. He's on his way home, but he's on his way home in style. Good foundation frame from Michael Schmidt.
Perhaps he could do with a few more mooses on his side. And he's the man to bring them with him.
See, now I wonder, right, as a bowler in this, when it is dead silent, every sound can be heard. So I wonder if it would be better for the bowlers if we get this kind of sound every ball.
Yeah, you never know. It's not working for Osku, though.
Yeah, I don't think Osku's going to be for that rule.
I think he prefers the sound of silence.
Yeah, but it makes great viewing, doesn't it, Jason? And I appreciate that you guys like all this crowd reaction. It's a real high
The backup ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Trick bowling from Osku.
He's gone coast to coast to coast.
Again, another advantage of two-handed bowling. No thumb. You can throw the ball anyway. This one could go about 73 miles an hour. Oh, no, one-handed.
The one-hander from Palermo. It's not right. The man's got so much talent. Palermo with a great performance in this first round. And unfortunately for Michael Schmidt of Canada, he's the one that's been on the end of it. And Palermo, Jason, looks in irresistible form.
Well, when you shoot 513 for your aggregate, you know, you're averaging well over 250. You're happy.
Well, look at that. The camera's shaking because the audience are just making such a noise in the grandstand. Oh, cracking stuff. Well, well done to both players. This is